Natasha's family belonged to a middle class family. Her father Sanjay was a clerk. Her grandfather has been a government employee. Her uncle was a customer service representative. Her mother, Sunaina, worked as a cook, while her grandmother was a homemaker. Despite being a family where almost all the members were working, they could barely make their ends meet. Sometimes they spent even days without eating, and sometimes they could eat 3 times a day. There was no certainty in their lifestyle. A few weeks later, Sunaina found out that she was pregnant. Everyone was so happy. My grandson would unlock the treasure of success and boundless prosperity and wealth in future, said the grandmother. Everyone felt that the heir of the family would bring abundance and riches to the family by studying hard in future. 9 months passed. Sunaina gave birth to a girl. There was long moment of silence. Everyone was disappointed, but both Sanjay and Sunaina were happy. They were so delighted that they could even fight against the world for her. While growing up, Natasha was a very stubborn child. She would never leave her parents, while her other family members refused to even pick her up. She would always climb up either of her parents' arms and even loved to sleep in their arms. This made it difficult for her mother to leave her alone and go for a job. Hence, she left her job and became a homemaker just to be with her daughter. Natasha never shared a close bond with anyone in her family except her parents. When she started going to school, her family members opposed it. They felt that it would be a waste of money to educate her, but her parents were determined to educate her. She started her schooling, and within a few years, a turning point came into her life. Sunaina gave birth to a baby boy, Natasha's brother, Veer. The family was over the moon. They were beaming with joy. They now had an heir that would lead them to prosperity. Everyone started giving attention to Veer and made him feel loved. Natasha felt neglected by her family. She felt left out from her family, but her parents still cared as much about her. They used to take care of her and make her happy. Moreover, Veer also loved to play with his sister. He only wanted her by his side all the time. They had a lovely sibling bond with each other, even though the family wanted Veer to stay away from his sister and give all his love and attention to his family. Many years passed. Both the siblings grew up. Their uncle got married and moved to a new house as he wanted to focus on his family and raise his family alone. Their grandfather died due to old age. Now only Sunaina, Sanjay, Natasha, Veer, and their grandmother resided in the ancestral house. A home with 7 members was now just a house of 5 members. Natasha always wanted to be a doctor. Since childhood, she saw how people who were ill or injured went to the hospital and came back healthy. She thought that there was some kind of magic involved and hence she wanted to be a part of it. As she grew up, her only motive was not to take care of the patients but also to earn a good amount of money. So she can help her family live a wealthy life in future and maybe then her family might realize her importance. Hence, she worked hard and gave her medical entrance exam. She got selected in a good government college close to her home. She was required to submit the fees before her admission into the college, and she asked her father for the same. There is no point giving her so much money just for her education. At the end of the day, she will get married and go to another home. If it would have been Veer, we could still give it a thought, said her grandmother. Natasha never really liked her, and maybe at this point she started hating her. Natasha's father was against his mother and decided to take a loan to provide her education fees. Natasha started her medical course, whereas Veer decided to go for an MBA course, for which his grandmother was really proud of him. Before graduating from their respective courses, their grandmother has passed away. Veer felt disheartened, but Natasha showed no sign of grief. Her eyes were completely dried. Not even one tear left her eye. Many relatives mocked her for the same, but she didn't care about them. As the years passed, Veer got a job in a private company and Natasha became a practicing surgeon in a private hospital. Natasha won many awards for her professional work. She was praised by her seniors, respected by her juniors, and trusted by her patients. Even though she was happy with her career graph, she was ashamed to tell everyone around her that her father was a clerk and her mother was just a homemaker. She felt that she was disconnected with her family. With all the success, she was filled with self pride and developed a narcissistic attitude towards others. She remembered her childhood, about how her family never wanted her. Instead, they wanted a son. She started to feel less important sitting amongst her family as she considered herself no less than Joseph Lister, the father of modern surgery. Finally, after regular arguments with her family, she left her house and bought a new home just for herself. She received calls from her parents and Veer daily convincing her to return home, but she refused. After some time, she refused picking up their calls and blocked each and every way her family could contact her and started living her lavish life, leaving her family alone. One fine day, when she was performing a surgery on the thigh of a patient, she cut the main artery which supplies blood to the lower limb. Many efforts were made by her and her team, but all was in vain. The patient died on the operating table due to excessive bleeding. The patient's family was very sad and angry when they learnt about Natasha's mistake and decided to file a lawsuit against her. She panicked. This was the first time in her career so far that she ever made a mistake. She got home and found nothing except darkness. That day was the biggest turning point of her life. She felt guilty of leaving her family. She felt like going home and hugging her parents while telling them all she went through today. She wanted them to guide her through this tough time and hence decided to go back to her old home. Natasha reached her home, rang the bell, and found Veer answering the door. She saw her brother after years and hugged him tightly. Overflowing with emotions, she told him everything and wanted to know about their parents. They are dead and left this world a long time back. It's only me now, said Veer. Natasha's whole world shattered in front of her eyes. Her happiness and comfort she wanted back in her life were not in this world anymore. She felt as if she could not be a good daughter to them. Veer said that he tried contacting her, but he could not reach her. Hence, he did not even wait before cremating them. Both of them passed away in a car accident on your birthday, and it really hurt me a lot. I was all alone. I wanted you to be there with me that day, but you were long gone. V told his sister how helpless he felt without her. After listening to this, she said, I'm sorry. It was the only thing that she could say at that moment. But it was not enough for whatever she did to her family. Veer gave her the letter which their parents wrote to her after she left. They mentioned how she would regret leaving them and will miss every moment they spent with them. She was overwhelmed and teared up after realizing how much they loved her. Veer forgave her for everything she did, as he himself was alone and needed someone his own with him. They started living together again and spent quality time together. During that time, Natasha was found guilty, and the court temporarily suspended her from performing surgery. She told Veer that everything that happens around us has a positive side. If I hadn't been undergoing that legal case, I might not have come back home. To which we replied, if you were not suspended, then maybe we might never have been reunited. Both the siblings had a good laugh and continued living in the same house their parents raised them. Thank you.